What's up, Hashheads? Tree City West here. Today we're going over how I use VAST.AI templates to configure and set up my Zen GPU miner. I think the VAST.AI templates are a bit easier and it's a lot faster for me. So that's what we're going to get into. Let's do it. Now, the first thing you're going to need is a VAST.AI account. I left my referral link down in the description, so if you want to sign up using that, I definitely appreciate it. But once you're signed in, you have some credits added to your account. The first thing you're going to want to do is select the template that you'd like to use. So when you click on the search screen, you'll notice in the top left here, you have your instance configuration. This is your template. So by default, it's going to use something like Ubuntu or one of the NVIDIA CUDA templates. But what we're going to do is use a community member, Smit1237. He has a template specifically designed for the Zen GPU miner. By default, it loads all the prerequisites and even has the miner ready to go. So to find that, what we're going to want to do is click on templates. And here you can find an assortment of Docker templates that all do different things. Some are for AI, some are for GPU mining, some even have desktop environments ready to go. So what we're going to do here when we're searching for templates, we're going to type in Zen GPU. So when I type in Zen GPU, I can see that there's a few different Zen GPU miner templates. I personally like to use Smits. So I'm going to click on the Zen GPU miner latest and hit select. And then we have to confirm that the image is Smit. If it's a different one, that means it's a different developer. It probably still works, but I trust this one, so this is the one I like to use. And as always, don't trust, verify. So now that we have our template set to the Zen GPU miner, we can go shopping. So what I like to do is come down here and I click on the unverified machines. And this shows me not only expensive GPUs that are high level, high quality, and in a data center, you can also get the guy running a cheap card in his basement, which might be a better deal for a short period of time. So I like to check the unverified machines, and then I also come down to the GPU count, and I like to slide this up depending on what I'm looking for. I usually search for at least 2 GPUs. So now that I have the GPU resources count set to 2, and I have the unverified machine selected, I'll come up to the top and I'm going to sort by price. So now I can see all these different cards. Some are less than 10 cents. You can see this GTX 1660 is only 6 cents an hour. Got 2 A2000s for 6 cents an hour. I'm going to go with this 2X RTX 3070. This should get me about 1,000 hashes per second. So we're going to go ahead and select rent. Once we hit rent, we see the instance created flag up in the top right here. So what it's going to do is it's going to create our instance with our pre-configured template, so we don't have to do anything other than log in, change our address, and start the miner. So what I can do next is click on instances, and you can see the 2 miners I'm currently running, as well as the instance I just clicked on to rent. So one thing to keep in mind when you're running the template, it does have to download and sync the template. This one must have already used this template before because it booted right up. So what we're going to do next is actually connect and run. And you're going to see how fast this is in real time. So the first thing I do is launch my WSL instance and I get ready to connect. I already have my key pre-configured. So what I like to do is hit the blue connect button. I'll click on the proxy address, and then I'll paste that right into my WSL. But then I come to the beginning and I put in the flag for my SSL key. So now I got the command ready to go. It should take me right into my instance. I confirm that I know, and now we're in the thing. So now that I'm in my instance, I like to turn off the tmux script that VAST uses by default. So I basically select this, run it, and then I exit and back out. So now I'm back to my local machine, and I go ahead and connect to VAST again, and now it starts my session not in a tmux session. And that's important because I want to use tmux later, and I can't run tmux within tmux. I like to have the fresh console session. So now that we have the fresh connection, we're in there, we're not in a tmux session, all I'm going to do is type in the path for Smits miner, and that's cd/home/miner/Zen GPU miner. And boom, this is the miner folder that you get off of GitHub. If I type in dir, you can see all the files here are already pre-populated. Everything's good to go and ready. So first thing, as always, you want to go into nano config.conf, and then you have to replace your account address. So we're going to go ahead and back this out, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste my address in there. I hit Control O to save, confirm the file name to write, and then I hit Control X to exit. Now I always like to go back in there just to make sure I updated it correctly, and you can see my address is in there. So now we're good to go. So now we got the nanoconfig.conf. The next step is to run the miner. So whether you like to use the miner script or the miner shell command or the screen commands, my personal preference is to use tmux so I can see each miner window as it's running. So since I like to use tmux, I have to create a tmux script. So what I'm going to do is type in nano tmux.sh. And that's going to take me to the text editor. And that's what also makes the script extremely easy. Since the miner is always called the same, there's nothing we have to edit in the script. I'll come right over to my GitHub. I'm going to click on the tmux2 GPU shell script. We're going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it right in my instance. I'll hit Control O to save. I'll hit Control X to exit, and then we have to give the instance permission to run the script. So I type in the command chmod +x tmux.sh. And that's it. We're finished. To run it, I type in /tmux.sh, and it should start the miner, and boom, now we're mining. And I said this should get about 1,000 hashes per second. We're actually getting more than that. We're getting closer to 1,200 hashes per second. So that's pretty exciting. You can see it's working extremely fast. I didn't have to install any prerequisites. I didn't have to download anything from GitHub. Didn't have to clone any GitHub repository. All I did was load the GPU, change my address, and start the tmux script. Extremely easy, and now I'm mining. So to get more information, if you come back to your VAST.AI console and you go back to the search, you can actually click on this image link here. And that image link takes you to Smith's Docker page. And here's the official documentation from the man himself. It tells you exactly how to run it, where the configuration is, how to get there, and exactly what we covered. And he actually has his own way of starting the miner. Apparently he prefers using screen with the miner.sh. I like using tmux so I can see each miner window concurrently. Everybody has their own method, their own style. I hope you find your own way too. And then once you start mining, you can always come over to hashhead.io, pop your wallet address in here, and then see your account stats. You can see how many blocks you've mined, how much Xenium that is, how many Zunies you have, and how many super blocks you have. So definitely check out hashhead.io. If you like the video, you like the tools, as always, you can buy me a coffee. Thank you for watching. My name is Tree City West. Stay zen, you hashheads. Peace.